Okay, YouTube. I've been hearing a lot about this, uh, the whole situation with the lockdown, and I'm agreeing with a lot of people. It should not last until next year. I mean, maybe keep it going until um, June, max, probably, but not till the end of the year. No, 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 no. Okay, in I'm gonna say 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we will see where we are at. If we're still having cases, continuing the lockdown. Beat everybody, well, not physically assault, but remind everybody we're trying to, that as long as people are going out and getting sick or, or catching the virus, we are going to continue the lockdown. I mean, as soon as everybody figures out, hey, we need to go 2 weeks without any new cases, without, well, yeah, without having like 100 new cases a day. If we can get it down to 0 new cases every day for 2 weeks, then the lockdown will probably be lifted. Because at that point, nobody would have it. Everybody who had it would have built up an immunity by then. Everybody who um, could spread it, they've already gone through it. We would have the treatment will show that it succeeded and everything else. We do not need this lockdown to last like into next year. I saw a doctor. Um, oh, I've got his name, but he said that the lockdown should last a year to a year and a half. No, 3 months. 3 months max. Like, come on, everybody. Just stay home. Stay home for another month max. Don't go out. Don't be in big, huge groups. If you are sick, stay home. Go to the hospital, something. If you have the virus, go and get medical attention. Don't be saying, oh, it's just the flu. Just go to the hospital or stay your rear end home. I'm like everybody else. I'm ready for this lockdown to be over with. I mean, me, truthfully, I don't have a problem with it. I'm still going to work every single day. I'm what's considered essential. Why? Because I work at a warehouse. Now, like, we just need to go 2 weeks without any new cases, and this lockdown will be done and over with. I mean, daggum. And we need everybody to quit with the conspiracy theories. And I'm gonna catch flack from some person, but Mom, I'm throwing you under the bus. Okay? Enough with the conspiracy theories. The government released it. Which one? The US government. Says who? Says the media. Really? So a virus that was started in China was being researched in China, a lab in China, And China had all the freaking information. They got rid of it. There was an FBI leak. Oh, no, not FBI. A intelligence leak that said China had all this freaking information. They were researching it. And you want to say it's from the US. Right. Democrats, Republicans, Independents. Can we come together to try and stop this thing? It's getting out of control. Not the virus, but how we're handling it, how everybody's treating it. I'm going to my job, and every day I have to sign a piece of paper saying I don't have the virus. Washing my hands. Every time when I clock in, I wash my hands. When I go to break, I wash my hands. When I go to break, I wash my hands. When my break's over, I wash my hands. Every time I'm in the break room, I'm washing my hands. If there's hand sanitizer available, I'm sanitizing my hands. I'm surprised my hands haven't dried out yet. I'm disinfecting the lift that I'm using. Like, it's these hoaxes also, they need to stop. Like that one viral lady who, not viral lady, this one female who became famous because she did a viral video of her quitting her nursing job and saying that that they are understaffed and everything else, and people believed it. And then the next day she says, "Yeah, that was fake. Yeah, that was fake. I lied about all that except for quitting my job." And the only thing you hear about is what she released, the first video, saying that the hospitals are not prepared and everything else. Everybody listens to the first release. They don't listen to the second release. If you're gonna release something, make sure you spread it far and wide. So if you release a joke video with a little bit of truth in it, and the next day you say, "Hey, I was joking except for this one little fact," let everybody know. Have everybody spread it. Let everybody know, "Hey, this video I made was mostly a joke except for one little fact." Like, it's irritating having to listen to people lose their minds thinking the situation is 10 times worse than what it truly is. Right now, the freaking economic boom we've been having is in trouble. Yes, we need to protect everybody's lives. There's a problem. People are still going to catch it. But right now we can limit the spread by staying home. Only going out when you need to. If you're having cabin fever, okay. That's totally different. Try and find a way to not expose yourself to so many people. But I don't want to see this lockdown last longer than 2 months. Maybe 3. If it lasts 6 months, hey, there's no going back to how things were. If it lasts 3 months, we have a chance of coming back. We will have zero by then. We will have zero new cases, and the virus will pretty much be contained. We keep it like that, then we can wait until the vaccine comes in, and then be ready for when it comes back. And like seriously. But what I'm upset with is how well the media has scared everybody to the point where they're at now, thinking if I go outside, I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna die. Hey, media, why don't you talk about the freaking percent of people who caught it and are still alive? Right now, over 1 million people, about 1.5 million people have gotten the virus, and so far about 50,000 people have died from it. I don't know about you, but those odds are pretty good. And another thing that pisses me off, if the whole death count, if you actually look into it, you will find out that they are saying those who have pre-existing conditions that would have died in a few months from those conditions, and they contracted the virus, they now, if they die like 2 days after catching the virus, they are now considered dead from the virus. Not because of the pre-existing condition, but they died of the virus. If they had heart problems and they caught the virus, it's no longer, hey, they died because of a heart attack or anything like that. It's they died because of the coronavirus. Look into the deaths. Like, I don't think the death count is actually as high as it truly is. I don't think that many people have actually died from it. I think they've died from pre-existing conditions that they were going to die from anyway. Virus or no virus, these people would have died from the conditions that they had, and most doctors are saying that. I'm not going to say all of the deaths. I'm going to say a good portion. Well, not a good portion. I'm going to say at least maybe 10% of the deaths are from pre-existing conditions. Like, the death count is probably lower, but they're not telling you. They're not letting everybody know like they should be. And that's another thing that pisses me off about the media. But that's just how I feel about the situation. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Peace.